Good morning. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Barry Sahajian. I'm from Newport Center, Vermont, and I've recently become a little involved with the town politics. And initially, it started with a water bill that doubled, and it went from there. And I didn't get. I sort of guess I'm involved in politics now. I don't think of myself as a politician, or not. Don't even really desire to be one. I just happen to be here, and I got involved, and I started to learn a little more about local government. And I got the website, and I've been putting up a lot of information for the townspeople. One of the things that this community lacks is communication, and I'm sure you'll all agree on that. But anyway, the reason I'm talking this morning is. As I said, I got involved because of the water issue, and I feel as though I helped to get the water committee appointed. And after I did that, I sort of bailed out. Ernest Shawkett suggested, I back off. I know it was a little aggressive, but I had to be because they weren't listening. But so they did listen, and something was accomplished, and now we have a water committee, and so. I backed off. I don't want any part of it. I think they're doing a good job. They don't need me there. And so for a couple of months, I didn't do anything. I was kind of burned out. I did a lot of work on the website, the Facebook, a lot of fighting and arguing and thinking and waking up in the middle of the night thinking this stuff. And so I needed a break. So I took 2 months off. And I was planning on never returning, to be honest with you, but I started to think I put this much time into it to bail out would kind of be counterproductive. So here I am. I'm back. And I got some new ideas and some new strategies I'm going to employ here. And it's going to start with, I'm going to both meetings this week, and I'll be recording them and bringing up new ideas. And I wanted to give everyone a heads up. You might want to attend these meetings, but I wouldn't suggest it. Because I know nobody likes to go to them. I don't like to go to them either. But I have to go to them if I want to get the information out. Now I have to record, come up with and throw my ideas out. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to the water committee meeting, and I think that's on Wednesday. And I'm going to ask them some questions they didn't answer with that letter. A lot of questions and a lot of concerns that I know that the residents have. And that wasn't even addressed in that letter. I'm going to do that. That's going to be done, and I'm going to publish the video, so you don't have to come. You'll get the answers. It won't be quite as good as being there, but pretty close. Anyway, the second thing I wanted to do is I'm going to the select board meeting as well on Thursday, and I'm taking a new approach. I got the idea for this approach from a friend, an old friend, an acquaintance that I had recently got back in touch with, and I didn't know much about his life ever since, late teens, early teens, and he told me he was involved with government, and he was a selectman and all of this for 25 years, and he offered to help me with insight and things like that, and I explained a little about the situation I'm having here, and I told him, we're butting horns all the time and arguing, and he said, he said, have you ever thought of working with them? I said, wow, working with them. Now there's a thought. So I'm going to give this a shot. So on Thursday, I'm going to try to work with the select board. I have, I don't know whether this will work or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. And I got a bunch of ideas that I like to do, observations that I've seen just being involved with this little town for a short period of time. And, I've also been doing a lot of studying. I've been communicating with the Secretary of State's office. There's a couple of lawyers there. They're answering my questions and helping me understand how to proceed on some of the stuff I'd like to accomplish. So I'm going to discuss that on Thursday night, and I just wanted to give you a heads up. I'm not counting on a lot of people coming. They never do, but what you can do is tune in a few days later, and I'll have a video, and you can check out the ideas and responses to some of the stuff I'm going to lay out there, and the possibility of working together. That's interesting. Anyway, I thank you for your time, and I also want to let you know I am now becoming more active in the website in the way of transparency. I want to put up the minutes and some of the financial documents, and my whole mission right now is the whole transparency of government, and I'm going to do that by using the Public Records Act, getting documents from Denise often and putting them up often. And I want to invite anyone, if they have any questions about the government, let me see what I can do in the way of getting these documents and answers for you. Just come to the website and post the questions. Also, feel free to get involved by putting a comment up and starting a discussion. I haven't seen much of that, and I understand people are reluctant to get involved, but maybe that'll change. Anyhow, I thank you for your time, and hope to see you soon.